Okay, it's time for a random pro tip of the day. So we all know that it's hot, it's summertime, we get it, we still want to look cute. So when you're going somewhere, if you still want to look nice in your clothes, but you don't feel like wearing that shapewear underneath, because who wants to put on an extra layer, right? But we don't want to be jiggling around either. So this is one thing that I do personally and it works for me. Okay. So if you're bigger than me, it might work, it might not, I don't know, but this is what I do personally for myself and it could work for you. So what I do is if I know for a fact that I'm going to be, let's just say meeting up with my friend at the mall at 10:30 and we're going to be out, we're going to be doing a little bit of window shopping. We're going to go out to eat. And then I'm going to come right back home. We're going to go our separate ways, whatever. Let's just say we're going to be out for about 4.5 hours tops. Okay, cool. So we're going to be out. We're going to be doing that. What I'm going to do, because number one, I get ready super slow. So I know that it's going to take me a long time to get ready. So before it's time for me to leave, about 2 hours at least, 2 hours before it's time for me to leave, what I would do is put on my waist trainer. This is what I do all the time. I put on my waist trainer. Okay, so I can't breathe. I'm getting ready after my shower, doing all the things I have to do, but I have my waist trainer on to make sure that everything is sucked in while I'm getting ready, right? So I put on my waist trainer for at least the 2 hours before I have to leave. And I literally will take off the waist trainer when it's time to walk out the door. Okay. Right. So I'm moisturized. I have my perfume on. I have my jewelry on. I have whatever I'm wearing on. I just take the waist trainer off and then it's time to go. Okay. So when I do that, it keeps things held in, not as much as it would be if I had a waist trainer on or if I had shapewear on. And I'm talking about good shapewear that really sucks you in, but at the same time, for it to like really pull you in there, 9 times out of 10, that is a thicker, it's like a thicker piece that you have to have on for it to suck you all the way in, right? So I make sure I have that on. However, it's going to keep me sucked in and keep things in place and a little less jiggly for the amount of time that I'm out. But like I said, I'm only out for like 3 to 4 hours, okay, max. But if you're going to be out all weekend, or if you're going to be out for a whole 8 hours, or you're going to do a whole 12-hour shift at the mall, don't do this. But that was just a little pro tip that you can do. You can try it. Definitely try it because I do it all the time because I'm not trying to sweat out in this heat. I'm not trying to sweat out here and try to look cute at the same time. Nobody has time for that. I don't have time for the extra all the time, especially just mainly when it's in the peak hours of the day and the heat. Okay. If you're going out early in the morning, you're good. Wear your stuff. If you're going out and it's the evening time to nighttime, you're okay. Go ahead and put that shaper on. But if you know you're going to be out in the heat, put that waist trainer on before you leave, hours before you leave, so it can suck everything in so you don't have to be out here sweating like a whole big old man out here, okay? But make sure you guys are tuning into my Unbulk Your Summer series so you can get a few extra tips. And this is for the girlies who didn't really get to their weight loss goals before the summer heat came, okay? So I'll see y'all there, okay? Bye.